everything's there.
Okay. So
Let's
to use
see.
Force Mask, from what I understand, if a spell
Yep.
has a prerequisite for another one, you have to use that spell first and then the one you want to use. Is that how I'm understanding?
You would have to have that spell before you could pick that spell. So you have to have
Yeah,
certain force abilities.
yeah,
So like for force lightning, right? You have to have spark, then lightning, and so on.
yeah, but do you have to use the prerequisite to use the other one, or no?
I would say you need to use that. I would the way I would GM that is you need to at least use the ability once within the story, or have a background on when you use that ability, and so on.
Okay.
That's what I would say. All right. So everybody, we're about to start. We are Star Wars: The Dwindling Light. Today we have Callian and Orthus. They have a little story to do that's going to happen today. Is there anything y'all want to say about last time that y'all remember that y'all need to say something about?
Everything's good on my end.
I don't have anything that needs to be brought up right now.
All right. We are about to start.
Hey, Riley, can you turn me down a little bit in the stream?
You're too loud.
Yeah, I'm too loud.
What about now?
Test. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, it's better.
Okay. All right. So where we left off is y'all just returned on Orthus ship. Um, Orthus, you have figured out some strange things about this new thing. It's up to you to deal with them however you want to deal with them. Um, by this time, both of you have already noticed that I would say probably a few hours have passed. Um, Vaughn has already walked off the ship, says that he will need some time, and has left you two there. He took Comet with him.
Well, why is my intelligence? Oh, no, I'm dumb. Ignore me. Never mind.
So, Orthus, there's definitely some people you need to meet. There's this Darth Ajar that you don't know who it is. You have connections to Sidious. You have connections to Vader, apparently. There's a lot of different connections that are in your contact list.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start by trying to get in touch with Darth Ajar.
Darth Ajar? Okay. If you try to get in touch with him, he's going to give you coordinates to meet him on Coruscant.
Okay.
Is that the first place you're going to head, or do you want to try to do something else?
Yeah, no, I'm fine with just heading straight there.
Okay. I would say that Callian's probably saying bye to Vaughn. Is this correct?
Yeah.
Okay, as you're saying bye, you see the ship starting to lift off.
I look in. Not surprised, just like, really? You really are doing this?
The ship goes back down a little bit, and the bay door opens up.
I want to force jump into it.
Okay, give me a roll.
Force leap. Let's see. That's force leap. Let me see what I need to roll. Where's the? There it is. It's just probably a dex roll. Nah. Force casting ability instead of strength. so it's my wisdom. 21.
A 21? Okay.
Yeah.
You're definitely able to get in there. Uh, you hear somebody get back on the ship.
We got places to go. No dilly dallying.
Where are we going? As I'm walking back into the ship.
We're going to Coruscant.
That's a bad idea. I don't think I should be on Coruscant. Considering the last time I was there, Anakin tried to kill every Jedi there, along with a few clones.
Would I know where the coordinates are? Like roughly, like would I know
Yeah, you would know
that it's not the Jedi Temple?
It's basically the Jedi Temple. It's not
Okay.
the Jedi Temple, but it's basically the Jedi Temple.
Okay.
It's like the counselor area.
Yeah, it's not like we're going to the Jedi Temple. Let's go.
Alright. So on the way there, I meditate on just Force, Mask, and Mind Trick and make sure I understand how to use them. Oh.
Okay, you've used Mind Trick before, so I would say you definitely could use Mask. You used Mind Trick on those clones, you remember?
Oh, yeah. I remember now.
Alright, so I guess it'll take y'all a couple of weeks to get there. It won't be too long, but it'd be pretty fast. Is there anything that y'all do over that period of time?
I'm going to say at this point, Callian hasn't even thought about that lightsaber yet.
Okay.
So he's just meditating on what everything means. Just thinking about it. Not even reaching out in the Force or anything, just thinking.
Okay.
So, that's what he's doing.
Okay. And what are you doing?
Probably just doing a little bit of housekeeping, you know. Stashing Darth Bane's armor in my little hidey hole.
Okay. When he opens this hole, Callian, you can feel an immense just suction of the entire Force. And then as he touches this little triangle that he picks up, oh, never mind. No more food. Puts in the armor, closes his back up, everything's good to go.
So there was like a rush of the Force?
No, there was a rush of the Force was being consumed.
Oh. Orpheus, what was that? What did you just do?
No idea what you're talking about.
You didn't do anything to make the Force be consumed.
Okay, what are you talking about?
It's like the Force was disappearing when you, and I'm guessing you were doing something, unless we hit something in space to make it happen.
Hey, I'm uploading a photo into story. It's marked as spoiler, so whenever you want to, whenever I tell you to reveal it, you can. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Continue with y'all's story.
I don't know. Probably just turbulence, space dust. Who knows?
As you say that, you hear quack as a space duck passes your window.
Well, there's a space duck. I guess you're right.
I guess that's a thing.
They're from the first episode. Muppet rolled a nat 20 to get them.
Good night.
I hate it.
Okay. I hate it a lot. Okay.
Okay. I would say over that time period, y'all have been flying for some time now. sooner than later, you get to Coruscant.
Hey,
There's-
Orpheus, I'm hungry.
You didn't
I'm
bring
hungry.
food with you?
We got teleported out of some place. Of course I didn't have food with me. It was all on the Falcon, remember?
Hey, that's on you, bud.
I storm off and go sit in a chair I find.
After some time, basically Coruscant officials contact you, give us your codes, stuff like that. There was a set of codes that came with the message. So, do you hand those over? Do you say anything? What do you do? You're flying, or something.
Brian, should I forge these codes, or should I just use the ones that I was given by this mystery man?
I ain't the one flying. I don't know anything about flying a ship. You do you.
Yeah, I'll hand it over.
Okay.
I'll hand over the codes.
Basically, they give you an area to dock. It's on level 12. It's pretty high. Callie would know this. That's fairly high. Most people don't get that high of docking. So,
Who is this contact that's given us such good parking, I guess? Who do you know that is this high up in the chain to get us this?
I know many powerful people, but I don't know this person.
okay. As y'all go to get off
He
the ship,
believes him.
what are y'all doing? Are y'all dressing up? Are y'all putting on certain clothes?
I looked to Orpheus. Do you have anything to look that looks normal and not like I'm a Jedi? Because like all my stuff was back on the Falcon before, so I don't really have much but my lightsabers.
Well, I have this spare combat suit that you could put on.
I would say you have more than just one change of clothes on your ship. So, I will say
Well,
you
look,
can
I
find
don't
some
have my
clothes.
ship inventory. I only have my character inventory.
Look, I will say that, I mean, you've probably had to live on this ship for multiple days. So yes, there is more than just one change of clothes.
All right, I will give you a. I probably have this somewhere. A set of Onderonian, like noble attire.
I would agree that you should have something like that with your background.
Okay, I put it on, and I hide my lightsaber in a flap or something because I don't know what the Onderon noble clothes look like.
Okay. I'll say give me a deception roll with advantage, because I'm sure Orthus will definitely help you with this.
Nah, deception. Where is deception? There it is. A 24.
24? Why
Yep.
didn't I hear the...
I don't know. It's not. I'm not hearing it either.
I just heard it now. It took a while. All right. Yeah. You definitely are able to hide it. It's definitely well hidden. Orthus, it's almost hidden to an extent where you don't know if you could find it. And it probably should have been
I've
sleight of
trained
hand.
him well.
Ah, yes.
It probably should have been sleight of hand, but deception's fine enough. Anyway.
Same thing basically for me.
Yeah. Anyway, as y'all continue down into this area, you are being led past the Jedi Temple, which, Callian, you can tell that this is very similar to how the Jedi Temple was ran, but there are people in black clothes with Empire emblems on them. You see kids that are training with red lightsabers. You're probably very, very uneasy.
Yeah. I just move quickly next to Callie and and I try to hide the fact I am feeling uneasy. Let's see, what would that be?
Deception.
Yeah. A 20, non-natural, so I'm uneasy, but it's hidden.
So what I'm going to say is Orthus has an ability that reaches to a certain amount of feet. If you're close enough to him, you can completely sever your connection to the Force. I will say this is what that 20 is.
Okay.
What are you rolling insights for?
I don't know why
Okay.
it rolled 3 times. Just to see if I could pick up on it.
Yeah, I'll say you can pick up on what's going on. He's definitely closer to you than he would normally be. You're not exactly sure. Like, you don't know 100%, oh, he's hiding because of this, but you definitely know he feels uneasy in this area.
The last time I was in the temple, it was just kind of like shot up by clones.
You know enough of the background to put this together. You're not an idiot, is what I'm trying to say. Someone that doesn't know couldn't tell. Let's put it that way. As you continue, you get to the counselor areas where the counselor would be, chancellor, excuse me, and other representatives of different planets.
Just keep your head down and keep moving.
As you're in these areas, you actually see many different representatives. There's a person that comes up to you, is a Talek. I'm saying that name wrong. Tarlik. Did we lose? I think we just lost Rob.
I think we lost Rob. Let me tag him.
Oh, he's back.
God fuck it.
Oh?
Are you good, Rob?
Yeah, I don't know what was going on. I could hear and see all perfectly fine.
Cutting in and out, Rob.
Can y'all see it?
We can see you, but it's cutting in and out. Every couple words it cuts out.
So we're gonna try to fix. We're gonna try to fix these problems, guys. Real fast. Give us about 5 minutes. Let's see. Callian, I'm gonna say you get to go look at the window, and you can see more things that are happening in the Jedi Temple. Would you like to do that while he tries to fix everything?
Yeah.
So as you're looking through the window, you see a formal Jedi.
Is it working?
You see
what were you saying?
You see a former Jedi that you would have known from the previous war. He was a Jedi, but he was a lesser powered Jedi. He was a knight. You don't really remember his name, but you'd always see him. He would recruit people for the farming stuff. Basically, people that were not as powerful and wouldn't ever become like knights. He'd bring them into like the farmers, the knowledge people, the engineers, people like that wouldn't be able to be what you were, right? So you see him there basically training these people, and you start to notice some of these kids. These were the kids that were in these other programs. None of the kids that you would have known from programs where they would have been possibly Jedi Knights, possibly Masters even, are there. You see, you can almost tell that certain groups were targeted. It seems like people weaker within the Force are here. Or at least didn't have as much potential as others.
Okay.
Is there anything else that you want to look at or try to figure out?
My character would be very nervous about being back on Coruscant in general. So he wouldn't stray far from Orpheus.
Okay.
Yeah.
As y'all are sitting there, there's a Talek. I'm saying that name wrong. The people, the two tentacles.
Twi'lek?
Twi'lek. Is that right?
It's TWI space LEK. Twi'lek.
Twi'lek. Twi'lek.
Nah.
Twi'lek. Ugh. I'm so bad at that. Anyway,
They're occasionally referred to as Roloithians or whatever.
Brorthians. I can say that better. Well, anyway, a male that is doesn't have the butt face or the really nasty teeth or anything comes up to y'all too. Ushers y'all into another room and says, Representative Jar Jar will be with you soon.
I don't think my character would know who Jar Jar is. So he says, okay, and sits down, I guess, if there's chairs.
It's like a little nice waiting room.
Okay, yeah, sit
At
down.
At least as nice as Chancellor Palpatine's office. I do want to try to see if he can get back.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you want to try to figure out? Do you want to try to look through some computers? It's an office.
Is there anyone in the office but me and Orpheus?
Just you and him.
I have an idea, but I don't know if I should do it. I'm tempted to use force mask myself, look on the computer, and then unmask myself in case anyone's looking. But that's a very bad idea to do.
Say it?
Because I don't know if there's security cameras in.
Okay.
So I don't know if there's security cameras. So that'd be. I go look on the computer. I say whatever. We're alone. Let's go look at the computer.
Okay. Give me a tech roll. Do you have tech?
Oh yeah, it's just intelligence.
Okay.
4.
I'm gonna say Orthus is helping you, so roll it with advantage.
Oh, nat 20 that time. Shouldn't have gave me that advantage.
Alright, is everything working now?
I think
we
so.
can hear. It's way better now.
So what has happened is y'all have been led into another room by Mel Twi'lek, whatever. Twi'lek.
Yes.
By Mel Twi'lek, and they said Representative Jar Jar will be with you shortly.
Darkest timeline confirmed.
Are you doing what I think you're doing, Riley?
Anyway, you helped basically you helped Callian crack into his computer, and whenever you crack into his computer, you see basically he's the person that was behind Order 66. He's the one that was leading everything. You have found out that Jar Jar had a hand in everything. And
I want to save all this to a flash drive.
As y'all are looking this over, you can click on the spoiler.
I would like to resign from the campaign.
Oh my god. Look at the spoiler. So for everyone on the stream watching, the spoiler is Darth Jar Jar, basically.
That person walks into the room with you all.
As Rona's computer?
Yes.
Oh god. Good thing Orpheus is near me, so the Force ain't anything.
What do you guys say to this person?
I poke Orpheus, come up with something. You're the sneaky one here.
I've been waiting for you.
I see. Orthus, you're always the cunning one. I am so glad I don't have to put on my
cunning.
I don't have to put on my Assad around you. It's been a long time, my friend.
Too long.
We're just talking while we're sitting in his chair.
Oh yeah. He looks at you and says, "Who is your friend?"
He's from the university. I figured I'd take him along on some hunts. Show him the ropes a little bit.
I see. I see.
A protege of sorts.
Looks young enough to be your child, Orthus.
I hope not.
I look to Orthus and I go, Dad?
By this time, Jar Jar, not making his.
Do you want him? Because I can just leave.
Not making any of his, like, funny voice or anything like that. No falling over. Just simply says, I see you've unlocked my computer again.
Yep.
What have you found this time?
Well, let me put it this way. This is not the porn I was looking for.
Ah, you jest, my friend, you jest. Anyway, there is a piece of force-sensitive technology I need you to find. On Mandalore.
What's the pay?
The usual fee.
Fair enough. Mandalore's a little risky.
Find. We'll also give you one of Palpatine's sex boats.
Say less. What is it?
The item or the sex boat?
Both.
Always Orthus with you. Well, of course, the item. It is a dagger of sorts. It's very entwined with the Force. They say the fates themselves are willed by this dagger. Apparently is hidden somewhere on Mandalore, but yet I'm forgetting the name of the clan.
The clan that's leading Mandalore right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. It's V, something with a V.
Balsamic vinegar?
Man.
Vizsla?
Yes, Vizsla. Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
Clan Vizsla will not cooperate with us right now. And you know how Palpatine is. Should I say Sidious? He doesn't like to listen to his true master at times. Or shall I say his grand master, since I was the master to his master.
I don't know how I feel
far.
about this campaign.
Too far!
I don't know how I feel about this campaign now.
Anyway, if you will go there and receive the item, these are the coordinates. Try not to kill anyone, as usual.
Fair enough.
Also heard that Lord Vader would like to talk with you at one point soon.
Alright. Yeah, where's he at?
I believe he is on Mustafar, or close to it at this time.
Where is that again?
He tells you where Mustafar is.
Okay, yeah, I'll
You're what?
I'll head over there when I get the opportunity, at my earliest convenience.
Of course. Thank you, Orthus.
I have like my arms crossed, and where I have my lightsaber hidden, my hand is just near it, just as like safe as a
You are still within his aura, though, right? Like you have
yeah.
not left
I'm
his
still
like,
within.
10-foot area.
I have not left
Okay.
his area. I'm still within him. I'm just like tapping, just feeling it for comfort,
Okay.
considering what we've been through the last like month.
So what do y'all do? Basically, he's giving you the information that he wanted to give you.
Yeah, we're going to thank him and take our leave.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. You easily get back to your ship. There's nobody there that's in front of you. Nothing like that. It was easy.
Do you know what we just found out, Orpheus?
Yes, shut up. Do not talk about it until we leave the planet.
So you get docking clearance. You start to take off.
Alright, which one do you want to do first, Vader or Dagger?
I have no interest of being near Vader. We literally just fought him.
Orthus, you know that that's not correct.
Look, all of a sudden, some bunny frog looking dude is in control of everything. That wasn't the case last week, alright? I think... I don't know if what we know is accurate anymore. Let's just hear him out.
So, are you saying there could be another version of me in this time where we're at right now?
Do you look up his name?
I want to look up my name.
Your name is listed as one of the top rebels that has been fighting the Empire. You are a general of your people. You are literally a general of your people.
Alright,
Well, yep,
What-
I know this is right. My 14-year-old self in this timeline is a general.
Yes, your family was
Alright.
killed by the Empire to try to take over your world, and basically your world.
Oh, I was
fought back.
never a.
You would never.
I was never a Jedi.
Nope.
Interesting.
alright, you're staying on the ship when we get to Mustafar.
How did he not
You're-
recognize me?
Mainly because you were near Orthus. Because you are known to be a very strong force wielder, even in this timeline.
I really want to go meet myself now.
No,
I really want to do
Butterfly
it.
effect. If you two touch, the galaxy implodes. We can't
might-
let that happen.
that
Have
might
you
be a
never
good
seen Back to
thing.
the Future?
And back to the
Brian,
future,
you
he just
have to
disappears.
we have to go further back, and you have to become your own grandfather. Okay, this is how this works.
God. Interesting. Okay, I put back my normal robes on now and get out of these nasty Onderon nobles
Okay.
clothes. So where are we going, Orpheus? Mustafar or
Well, do you want to contribute to political struggle, or do you want more information?
more information?
All right.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Are you back?
I hate it.
He said more information.
I
Alright, and
heard
that's
that.
where-
I heard that, and then I said, I guess we're gonna go see the Man in Black himself.
Okay. So
You said all right, and it was like the perfect cutoff.
you start your 2-week journey to Mustafar.
So I talked to Orpheus about something.
Okay.
Since we're going to Mustafar, should I have a red lightsaber or something? Since Vader has red lightsaber, I don't know if we should.
I don't know if you want to present yourself as somebody who uses the Force in this man's presence.
That is true, yeah. Okay, yeah, I won't. Because I do have like this red crystal just laying around with me. I got it from that cave. It's like a really weaken the force. Remember when we got all them things? All
Yeah,
them crystals?
You picked up the red crystal that Weston got, and whenever you touched it, it purified to a clear crystal.
Oh, I don't remember that. Okay. Ignore what I just said then.
Unless you have one of the red crystals that Weston had on him.
I don't remember.
Okay.
Tell you the truth.
Because
I think
Weston
I
did
picked
have
up-
the red crystal.
From what I remember, we were in the cave with all the crystals for what's his face,
Oh,
and I picked up one, but I don't remember if anything happened to it. Because I
those might
remember
be
in
red.
my
How about this? Roll a d20 for luck.
yeah, I have one red crystal, so an 8, so no.
Okay.
Nah,
Just to
no.
be fair, because I didn't remember.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, y'all, kind of, what do y'all want to do from here? There's coordinates for you to go meet Vader. Basically, Darth Ajar sent it to you.
I put the noble clothes back on, begrudgingly.
Okay.
Real quick, I want to cross-reference Callian and Vader just to see if they've had any run-ins that we know about.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Just to see if we have to disguise kid his face up a
Roll
little
a
bit, you know?
history. Lore. Is it lore or history in this campaign? I forget.
I think we have lore. It's
Do lore.
intelligence.
Roll a lore check.
28.
Yes, that general and Vader have definitely had run-ins.
All right, so
Also, I will say that general has a scar across his face.
I really want to meet my timeline self. This timeline self now. He sounds really interesting for a 14-year-old.
I'm just gonna add Defiant to that real quick.
Oh, you get to roll an extra d4. So,
Yeah.
deception. Are you disguising him?
Yeah, I'm using my disguise kit to make his face look even less alike than a man with just a scar that looks identical to him. Just
I mean,
with
I
the
do
scar.
have.
So,
I
you have a 22.
While he's doing that,
You have a
while he's-
22.
go ahead.
You have a 22. The general has long hair. Callian does not. Callian
We both
has.
have white hair,
They
though.
both have white hair. Both have silver eyes. They are of the same race.
Both of them have the same exact face, except
But-
one has long hair and a scar.
Yes.
You can cover that up with a little bit of makeup and a haircut.
Okay.
I'm not risking that.
Okay.
But I do point out to Orpheus, my race, everyone looks very similar.
That is
like,
true.
Everyone
Extremely similar.
Everyone basically looks like brothers and sisters on that planet.
That's fine, but we're going to remove you from being that close to him. Okay?
I mean,
We're
you can really just
we're
dye my
going
hair,
one
and there
more-
you go.
That'll work. I'm fine with whatever we're doing, as long as we remove
Hey,
any possible connections as much as possible.
Everybody, just imagine this person right here that you
Oh,
can see my
do I
mouse
have that?
over. Okay? With black hair. Okay? I'm going to say you have blue eye things. Do you put those in?
Sure.
Contacts, blue
yeah.
contacts. So he's
Yeah.
gonna be blue-eyed and black-haired.
Dang. Let me download my character's image again.
Do y'all just spike his hair up to make him look even different?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. So
Alright.
imagine some punk rock kid, everybody, with blue eyes
Download
and
this.
jet black hair.
There we go.
Yeah, imagine his character with black hair and blue eyes. So, all right, he looks different.
Still looks like an asshole. Oh. All right.
All right. So as y'all walk onto the, I guess, as you dock with the Imperial Star, what are they? It's not Star Destroyer. Yeah, it is a Star Destroyer, right? Yeah.
The big ships, yeah.
Yeah, the big ships. As you dock with the Imperial Star Destroyer, that is Vader's Star Destroyer. You got stormtroopers that are leading you towards the right areas. It seems like clones have been almost deleted by now.
Deleted or killed?
Whatever. They're not really that big. You see one or two here and there, but those would have to be like really outperforming clones. You know what I mean?
Do we know? Do like in character? Do we know like how long? What the date is? I guess
it would be about 2 months after 66 now.
Okay, so it's about the same as the other timeline.
Yes, it is, you are about the same as the other timeline.
I'm making sure. Okay, I stay very close to Orpheus again.
Okay. What do? Y'all just continue to follow these people? To Vader?
Oh, I'm following Orpheus.
Okay. You guys get to Vader. He's standing across from you, basically.
What's up, pimp?
Ah, Orpheus.
Hey, our friend told me you wanted to talk about some stuff. What's going on, bud?
There are some items that I want received.
Such as?
Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber.
Who?
A great general from the past.
Okay. Any leads on where that might be? Or?
The last place he was seen was on Mustafar about 2 months ago.
Okay. Any kind of a whole planet? Any general region or?
After a bit of time, he tells you the area where he was last seen, tells you what was last happened. He tells you that he went to, he's shortly after Vader's defeat. He doesn't say Vader's defeat, he says Anakin Skywalker's defeat. He was traveling to, let's see, I'm putting the movie in my head. He went into hiding after Anakin Skywalker's defeat, so he does not know where he is. The last place he was seen was this specific location on Mustafar.
In the movie, doesn't Obi-Wan take Padme, let her have the baby, then bring Leia to Alderaan and Luke to Tatooine? That's what happens in the movie.
No, Yoda takes her to Alderaan. Yoda takes her to Alderaan.
I'm pretty sure it's
no. Obi-Wan takes her. I don't remember if it's directly to the planet, but he hands her off to.
Oh yeah, because the guy is with them right there when she's having the kid, ain't he?
Yes,
yeah,
but
yeah. He just hands her to.
Yes, and Yoda's also with them, and Yoda goes
Senator Organa.
Yes, and Oda's with them. Yoda goes with them to be dropped off on Tatooine. Yoda is with those people. Dagobah, sorry, thank you. I said Tatooine on Dagobah. But Yoda goes with them to be dropped off there, and then Obi-Wan goes his own way. We don't know exactly where he goes, but we know he ends up on Tatooine. I don't know how did I put Tatooine? I put Tatooine and Dagobah together.
Well, Tatooine's another planet entirely.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's at this point it's a very ancient, destroyed Jedi Academy.
You are right. I forgot about that.
You're talking about Dantooine?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's
But,
the KOTOR Jedi Academy.
Is there anything else y'all want to hear from Vader or talk to Vader about? He does not know who you are, and you know he should know who you are.
Me?
Both of you.
No.
He should recognize y'all even with a hair change color. Actually, I need to roll for him to see if he knows, if he can see through the deception. I'm just gonna give him a flat roll.
If he did, I'd have been like, oh, I've been told I looked like that guy, but I'm not. I left.
Look, if you would have been outed, I would have killed you on the spot. I'm just gonna.
But yeah.
Traitor to the cause.
Where y'all going?
So we need to hunt down Obi-Wan, and we need to go to Mandalore.
Yep.
Y'all
Well, we don't need to. We can.
roll me an insight and lore check together. Callian. Okay.
Insight 20,
That's-
lore 14.
I will say with both of those, you would know that Obi-Wan probably brought Luke to Tatooine, because you know Anakin had family there.
Okay. I tell Orpheus that.
Now?
Not right not right now. Whenever we get back to the ship.
Okay.
I ain't dumb. I almost said now, because I forgot where we were. Okay. I'm
Okay.
just nodding along.
So is there anything else y'all need to ask Vader? Or do you just accept this mission?
I'm a collector of rare Jedi. I'm joking. I'm joking. Do you have any lightsabers in stock? No, I ain't doing it.
I'm okay with just leaving and then saving any questions until after we do him this favor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Alright,
right. Vader basically lets y'all see yourselves out. He does wave his hand across you for a second. It looks like he's trying to use the Force. Nothing happens.
On me or Orpheus?
Well, I gotta ask. You do have your thing up, right? To where you're using it, right? Okay.
What?
Yeah, nothing happens.
Oh.
And he says, just like stroking his helmet. I guess he wouldn't stroke. Just like looks quizzically at you.
Yeah, I can tell that facial expression through his helmet.
Yeah, you see
He's
one.
just like
You
you
see one
exist.
eye. You see one eye on his helmet squint, and one raise.
Okay.
But you just walk off.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as you walk off, behind you, you see another clone get. Stormtrooper get picked up, and you can see him like, just making sure his ability can still work. You get back on your ship. You start to de-dock from the Star Destroyer, and you're back in normal space.
All right.
Well, he didn't
Hey.
notice me. I search up Soul's name now. Because now I'm curious.
Nothing comes up about him.
Guess he was killed.
Roll me hacking. I guess hacking would be a tech skill. So roll me a tech thing. If you look, like, how deep are you going into his name? Are you like really looking hard or just glancing?
I'd say I'm looking hard considering he was
roll me a tech roll.
Callian's best friend. 14.
Are you helping at all, Orthus?
Sure.
Okay, I'll give you advantage.
Nat 20.
There is somebody named Varian. Is that right?
I don't remember.
I think it's Varian. Anyway, Soul's name that is down on like level 5. Valen. It's down on like level 500-ish. That has been reported for theft and stuff like that.
In Coruscant?
Coruscant.
Okay.
Level 500-ish.
Well, I guess he didn't make a general in this timeline. I mean, a Jedi, my bad. Interesting. I want to go talk to this Callian of this timeline. I really do. I'm really curious about what would happen. I know it'd be a terrible idea, but I really want to know.
Do you realize I'm going to have to get you to have like two completely different conversations? You're going to have a conversation with yourself. I'm going to have to tell you what this other Callian knows, and you're going to be like, talking to yourself.
I'm going to be like Chris.
This guy's so weird. He talks to himself, bro. He's so weird.
Okay, I tell Orpheus that Anakin had family on Tatooine, so maybe Obi-Wan would have brought that baby to Tatooine.
I suppose. I mean, it's. I feel like it's going to be pretty hard to track down a Jedi Master who doesn't want to be found.
I mean, we find them two people, the people that he brought the kid to, then maybe just me using the Force in the vicinity will attract them.
Well, I mean...
Or even avoiding the Force in the area.
Yeah.
It's just as good of a place to start, I guess.
Yeah.
So, are y'all literally going to just find Obi-Wan and ask him for his lightsaber?
I'm like, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Say, oh, hey, Obi-Wan, we got a task from Vader to get your lightsaber. Do you want to give it to us? He'll probably start attacking us at that point, let's be honest. I don't know.
Hey, that is a situation that I can defuse 100%.
All right.
By just killing Obi-Wan.
Do whatever y'all want.
Riley's like, man, they're speed running this.
Yeah, let's go to Tatooine.
Okay, you start to fly towards Tatooine. You know, there's a path between Mustafar and Tatooine that you might remember.
Oh, you talking about Steve's thing? Yeah. Would this... I tell Orpheus about this hyperspace lane between Tatooine and Mustafar that might exist, but that was in the other timeline, so I don't know if it exists in this timeline.
Only Comet has that information, or the Falcon, in the other timeline.
Shoot. And Comet's not with us.
Well,
guess we're going the long way.
I guess there's only one way to find out.
Oh my god. You're gonna kill us. Alright, I'm gonna start making my new character, let's go.
Are you taking the path?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Damn it. Okay.
Well, get ready to retcon this, Riley.
I'm gonna give advantage. Let's see. Okay. So he tells you about the area. I need you to roll lore with advantage Callian.
Me? Okay.
Yes.
Nope. A 9.
Roll me a D100.
Oh my god. 30.
Okay.
We're dead. We are dead.
All right,
Good job.
Rob.
Yeah,
Everything you roll here is going to be at disadvantage. Okay.
that's fine.
I need you to roll a piloting check.
All right.
Let me pull up a character sheet so I can make sure what I need you to roll. 1 second. I'll just pick yours. That'll be fine. Okay, I need a piloting check. I need a insight check. I need an investigation check. And a survival check and tech.
All right. So survival, tech, investigation, insight, and piloting.
Yes. Okay. Continue. Okay, continue.
What was the other one?
Survival. And there was one other. What was it?
I think you said technology.
And tech. Yeah, techs. Okay. That's 3 nat 1s. Let me pull up the star chart. Because tech, that. Okay, I know exactly
Oh
what's
my
gonna happen
god,
to you.
Rob.
I know exactly what's happening to
I
you.
just looked at the roll.
How?
Land on Yavin.
I just need to see where y'all are.
We land in the center of the jelly planet.
We land on Coruscant.
We land in the other timeline.
Imagine if what that would have. Oh my god.
Oh shit, where's Tatooine? It should be like right
It's in the
here.
outer rim, I think.
I know it's in the outer rim, but I don't see it. It should be a putt. See, I see Tatooine, but I don't see Tatooine. It should be like right here somewhere. Unless I'm looking in the wrong area. Oh, this thing's so big. I see 15. Where's Tatooine on here? It's got to be one of the. Tatooine is 22. Oh, it's okay. It's more southern than northern the galaxy. Okay, so it's like right there. Tatooine. Ah, here it is. Okay. Okay, I see where it is. I'm gonna say 33% of accuracy, so you went into the portal here instead of there. So we're gonna say you're over here somewhere. Hey, how you spell Kashyyyk? K-A-S-H-Y-Y-Y-K? Is that right? Is that Kashyyyk?
Probably. Not sure. Google it. I don't know. Kashyyyk.
Yep, that's where y'all are.
We land on Kashyyyk.
No, you're about 5 days of STL sublight travel, STL sub travel
SLT.
SLT away from Kashyyyk. That's the closest planet you are to. The ship has sustained major damage. You're not going anywhere for a while.
I guess we get to live with the Wookiees. Well, I don't know. The Empire probably took it over. Oh, god damn. Dang. Well, I guess we're going to Kashyyyk. Hey, Orpheus, where are we at? We made it to Tatooine?
The
No,
ship's very, very badly damaged. Extremely.
not at all. We need to dock, like, right now.
What's the closest planet?
It's a week trip.
How well do you like Wookiees?
I know Wookiee. I can speak to him.
Well, you're going to be speaking a lot of it.
That reminds me, my character, and I look up Salbaka.
Whenever you look at that name, Salbaka was originally a slave to the Federation. He was saved by Master Mace Windu. Has never known another Wookiee besides his mother. Like, they're literally in writing about that. And was said to be destroyed during the Jedi Purge.
Okay. Well, guess Sal ain't gonna be here.
No, remember, one of the
Oh,
wills...
wait, yeah. What's him face said it'd be on Kashyyyk. Shoot, why'd I want to find Sal anyway? I don't remember.
Because you wanted to know what happened to him.
Oh, yeah. So, our timeline Sal is on this planet, not this timeline.
You didn't ask her that.
Oh, god dang it, stupid wheels. Alright, well, the wheel said Sal might be on this planet, so I guess we can go find him. Maybe he will help us, or maybe he will kill us. I don't know.
Well, I would say we should, just roll the dice on this, but
We don't have a choice.
literally rolling the dice on this wasn't a great idea. So let's not do it figuratively either.
Well, we don't have a choice. We kind of have to land there, didn't you say?
Well, we have to land there, but I'm not saying we have to go find your long-lost pal from a different timeline.
Well, since we're on it, we may as well look, because we're not going anywhere for a while. If these damages are anything to say. And plus, Kashyyyk is like a jungle planet, so I don't even know if they're going to have docking bays. Alright, let's go, I guess. So 5 days of SLT.
So it's 5
That's
days
not a good idea.
of this. Your life support is getting dangerously low. You're about the third day, and you don't know if you can make it. It's very, very bad. Your hyperdrive is in very bad repair. You could try it and risk the hyperdrive to try to make the jump there. You're on the third day, or you possibly may not make it with life support.
Where's Comet when we need him? we need to roll for the light side and dark side points at some point.
At some point. You guys
do-
haven't used
yeah.
them yet.
Yeah, what you want to do, Orpheus?
I'm not much of a mechanic, but it's either we make the Hail Mary shot with this thing, or we die.
We can use points.
Yep. You know anything about wildly advanced hyperspace travel engines?
No. I guess we got no choice. We gotta go. We gotta risk it or we're gonna die, ain't we?
Yep. Alright, Riley, what do I have to roll? I'm spending 3 dark side points.
Dark side.
If you're spending 3, you don't have to roll. You get there safely.
Now you
ship-
gotta
The ship
basically.
the ship holds out, and I'll say you land on Kashyyyk. The ship will not fly again unless it is repaired. The ship got you to land. That is it.
Uh,
I'm hiring a professional driver from here on out.
Okay.
you really think a driver's gonna take us where we want to go? We went literally to Mustafar to talk to Vader.
Look, there's a saying amongst pilots. If the money's there, we don't care.
That sounds like not true.
Just a little
Clearly,
bit.
you don't know well enough pilots.
Okay, so we're on Kashyyyk.
Yes.
I guess I'll be the one talking to everyone since you can't speak Wookiee.
You actually found a landing pad. You just radioed in emergency, and landed on the nearest one. There are some Wookiees that are around you, and there are rebels around you as well. Kashyyyk was one of the few planets that was never taken by the Empire fully.
Oh, good God. And I look like one of their generals. And before my self on this planet.
Your hair still died. Your hair still died.
Oh, it is.
Doesn't fade that quick.
That's true. No, yeah. All right, let's. I guess I start talking to the nearest Wookiee to try to hire a mechanic, and I have Orpheus with me. Like, if you speak basic, talk to this guy because I don't know anything about this ship.
Okay.
Basically.
I'll say, how about give me some luck checks?
All right. How many? One?
Let me get one for finding somebody that knows something about engineering. That's willing to
13.
help you. Okay, you
So
found
that's a
people that
13.
know things. It's just nobody seems to be very willing to help you. Give me a roll for. What was the other thing you were looking for?
If any Wookiee can speak basic, or any mechanic, one of the mechanics will speak basic. So I don't have to explain
give me
anything.
One more roll for luck.
An 8.
Nobody here speaks basic. Everybody speaks either their language or can understand basic, maybe, possibly, but most of it is Wookiees.
I wave Orpheus over to me, and I tell him these
And what we'll
guys
say
can
is,
fix
Rob,
this.
you can go ahead and roll a d8 to try to get your points back from here, and also for you, Callian.
Oh, okay. D8 5, which is
I think that's a lot
2
of dark
light,
side
3 dark.
points. If I
yeah,
remember it.
which I'm just full basically. Then I have 4 and 4 now.
Yeah, but I think Rob's 7 is a lot of dark, isn't it? Or is it 2 and 1?
Let me look. 7 is 1 light, 2 dark.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what are y'all trying to do from here? The Wookiees don't seem to be very interested in you. Did you speak Sherwook to him?
Yeah.
Because you spoke that, I'll give it a roll and see if one of them actually. One of them's kind of watching y'all, but that's it.
I wave Orpheus over here, and I was like, try to talk to these and see if you can convince them. I will tell you whatever they say.
Okay.
So
I will double your fees.
I
So they start to talk to you. I know you're going to translate this, so I'm just going to say it.
yeah.
Orthus, basically what they tell you is they can't do it right now because the Empire's coming. They have to stop the Empire. They can't let them take their planet, and they don't know what side you're on. That's why they're not really willing to help you at the time.
I turned to Rob. I know a way to get him to help. We just got to get this hair dye out.
hold on, Bucko. Let's not do anything rash. All right. Look. Do they know how long it's going to be until the Empire comes?
They're not sure, but the Maw Calamari were just attacked a few weeks ago.
Okay. Do they know if it's a smaller or larger force?
They said that there's a secret agent that nobody's heard about yet that's coming for them. A Darth Vader?
I say, we say, yeah, we know who that is. He's.
You say that in Sherwood?
We've heard stories of him.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I start to say something, and Rob and Orpheus interjects with that.
That's not great.
I asked the Wookiees, I've heard of a General Callian. Is he here? No, they're not going to tell me anyway.
Me a persuasion.
Persuasion. 27. Non-natural, but it's a 27.
The Wookiee's face tells you enough that he's here.
That he's here. I turned to Orpheus. I was like, I think Callian is here. I don't know if we need to stay here or not. I don't know what'll happen if I meet myself.
Does my ship's transponder still work?
Roll me a luck check. 15 or higher, yes. No.
Can the Wookiees just help me get the transponder working real quick so I can send out a message?
Persuasion check at disadvantage. They don't like you, they like him.
Oh, 27.
God damn it.
22.
They agree to help you get that working. It takes a day, but it's working.
Cool. I'm gonna make sure there's no Wookiees around that can understand me when I send a message asking for Vader to hold the fuck up on this whole attacking Kashyyyk real quick so they can fix my ship so I can get him the thing that he wants.
That sounds like a horrible idea.
You open a direct comm link to the Empire from Kashyyyk.
That sounds like a terrible
it's not
idea.
a direct open comm link. It is an encrypted message to Vader who is in my contact list.
So an encrypted message.
Yes.
Roll me. I don't know if I want stealth or deception. I don't know which one's better, or sleight of hand. Roll me a combination of tech and deception.
You got the deception part right. You didn't get the tech part. You could just send it to some random guy named Vader.
After a while.
Oh no, my friend, he is stuck on Wookiee planet and he needs help. Oh no.
After some time, there's a contact back that says, "Bud, what? What are you doing?"
I don't think you sent it to the right Vader.
And then whenever you look at the name, you see that you mislabeled Vader as Dater.
I hate this.
Hey, at least the Wookiees didn't pick up on you trying to send something to him.
Do I have anyone in my contacts list who would be able to relay it to Vader for me?
Jar Jar.
Yeah.
Imagine sending a message to him. Hey yo, Jar Jar, can you like stop the attack on Kashyyyk? I'm in the middle of something here and it really mess us up.
Yes.
So you're gonna try to send something to him?
Yep, same thing, encrypted.
Same roll.
God. Please get the deception right though.
How?
Oh, now they know.
What are these
Now they know.
You have light side points.
No, I'm spending 2 dark side points.
Oh my god, you're gonna be like taken over by the dark side.
Do you really want to spend 2 dark side points?
Yes.
Okay. I'll let it roll happen. It gets out. I'll say this time you're actually able to send it directly to Vader using Jar Jar's codes, basically, because you have them somehow, because you're Orthus.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your alignment right now, Orpheus?
Negative 30.
You're gonna be taken over by the dark side. Thanks. Now I have to kill you.
It'll be fine.
You do know you lose your character at that point, right?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Okay. Anyway, what happens is basically it gets to Vader. Vader sends something back that's also encrypted, basically saying they'll hold it for a week.
No, the Empire's not attacking for a week.
Cool. I'm going to lie to the Wookiees and tell them that I have friends in the Rebel Alliance that I've talked to who said that it's going to be at least another week before the Empire launches an attack, which is more than enough time to fix my ship and us to leave.
Also ask about Sabaka.
You asked about Sabaka?
Yes, because I've been wanting to come to Kashyyyk since we started. Obviously, ask about it in Wookiee, so he can't understand it.
All right. First things first. Let's do the ship thing.
Yeah, that's good.
Roll me persuasion. Okay. They're going to help you with your ship. They're going to say, oh, "I can't believe you have these contacts," stuff like that.
Gonna cost you 1,000,000 credits.
They ask for some kind of compensation. They say you may not have a lot on you. You might have Imperial credits. They can't really use that. They more or less.
Do we
need
have
materials.
Imperial credits?
Yes.
Do we? We do. Okay, what our
Orthus
credits are
does.
Imperial?
Orthus has Imperial credits. I don't know what Callian has. I would say you probably have Republic credits, but it's not a Republic anymore.
Let's see. I know I wrote how many credits I have down somewhere.
Anyway, that's what happens with you. They're asking for something. I don't know if you have something on the ship you can give them, or what, but they're asking for something. They need something. Anything you can give to the cause. Callian.
What's up?
At the mention of Salbaka, you say his name correctly, right? You say Stormblade.
Yeah.
Somebody walks up to you who's also a Baka, who's a blade.
Mm-hmm.
Says, "You know of my grandchild?"
It's complicated, but I know of him, yes. I knew him at one point in time.
And all this is in Wookiee, Sherwook.
All of it's in Wookiee, yeah.
Roll me a persuasion. At advantage.
Okay. I was 16.
She puts a hand on your shoulder. You can tell this is a fairly old Wookiee. Probably 400 or 500 years old.
God, they live that long?
Wookiees don't die unless they're killed.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We've never seen, nobody's ever seen a Wookiee die from old age. They're like Krogans. You've never seen their race die from old age.
Yeah, okay.
You can tell that she has a tear in her eyes. It was said he was killed during the purge. Who are you? Do you have the gift? And you would know you would know the terminology of the gift is someone with the Force. As she looks at you deeper, I'm going to give her a roll to see if she can tell what your face looks like. At advantage. I'm going to say she has a D4 extra on that 12, so that would be a
15.
15. 3 plus 12, 15. Does a 15 get through whatever y'all had done earlier? I'm just going to say she recognizes you because your face is recognizable. Callian?
See, it's complicated. I don't know if I should tell her like the entire thing.
She says Callian out in Wookiee.
Dang it. I'm a roll for what I want to do. I tell her complicated I'm not this Callian, that's the Callian general. I am from another timeline. Somewhere else. I'm from somewhere else, and the Force told me that Sal Baca was here.
She grabs your hand and starts leading you to an area. Do you follow her?
Yeah.
Orpheus, your friend is disappearing with an elderly Wookiee. They've had about a 15-minute conversation.
All in Wookiee that you can't understand.
Yeah.
I really hope he isn't doing what I think he's doing.
I have a bad feeling about this.
No, it's not that. I just I don't want to see him doing things with a Wookiee.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It came.
My grandmother at that.
Wookiee gilf!
Okay.
Alright.
So she leads you to this giant tree. I'm going to say it takes about 4 days to fix your ship completely to where it'd be perfect. It takes 2 days to get to this tree.
Is it the tree like in Fallen Order?
Yes.
Okay. So just so I know in my head what it is.
She brings you there. I'm going to say we don't really need a lot of rolls for this. I will ask you to spend a light side point.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll spend one.
So if you spend a light side point from me asking you that, everything happens.
Okay.
You get to this tree. She brings you to it. And she says, basically teaching you of the ways of her people, that Wookiees follow the Force. They don't follow the light or the dark. They are not corrupted by neither. You've been trained in this way. She can sense it. You can tell she's strong with the Force as well. Yet she feels the influence of her family, of the Blade, upon you. She asks if you're willing to take the ceremony challenge of the Blade.
Do I have to do this to meet Sal?
She says her son was killed. Her grandchild was killed in this timeline. whatever the way you explained it, she says
Yeah.
she knows her grandchild was killed, or she thinks he was. He's not
Okay.
on this planet, but she thinks this will lead you to him.
Okay. I say I will take it.
So basically, it's a challenge that usually only Wookiees would be able to do. Because you have the Force, you're able to do these things: climb the tree, fight these monsters. With using the light side Force, you don't kill anything. You basically use Mind Trick or Control Beast, stuff like that. You get to the end of the trial, and she's at the top of the tree with you. It's like she got there without... You don't know how she got there. Maybe just being old and Wookiee, she knows a different path, whatever. She has a knife, and she says, remove your clothing, so I may put the mark of the blade upon you.
Whoa, now. I didn't consent to none of this.
It's not a sexual thing.
I knew this was gonna happen.
It's not a sexual thing.
I say
Basically,
okay.
she's putting a tattoo on your back.
So okay, and I do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, she carves engraving into your back, and you see Force energy flow into this carving. You're going to get a +2 to Wisdom from this carving.
Hey, up to 24 wisdom. Let's go.
You're also going to be purified within the light because you've done all more of a light thing. You're going to go +5 towards your alignment.
Yeah.
And your light side points that you can hold move up to 5. You can hold 5 light side points at a time.
Okay.
After some time, you have a ping in your head. You feel Sabaka, or a presence similar to Sabaka, in the direction of Mandalore.
Okay.
And that's pretty much where y'all end and y'all come back.
Yeah. I know where to go now. I tell her, don't let this Callian, your Callian, know that I'm here. I don't want to cause anything.
She bows to you and says, of course, Fireblade.
Hey, Fireblade, time to write that down. Alright. So, we've been gone, what, 2 days with...
Yep.
I've been gone 2 days with her?
Yep.
I walk up to Orthius, I was like, I know where Sal might be. We need to go to Mandalore.
So many reasons to go to Mandalore.
He's pushing us.
How do you spell Sherlock?
I have no idea. You'd have to Google that, man.
I thought you had it in your thing. That's why I was doing that.
No. I usually just, with that stuff, I just put, nose Wookie. Oh yeah, I need to add that, actually. Oh, shoot. Ignore that. Let me... Star Wars Wookiee. Let's see. Oh, I got it. SHYIRIIWOOK.
You found
I'm
the
putting it in
spelling
my-
of it?
Yeah, look in the chat now, in the Roll20 chat. There you go.
Roll 20 chat?
Yeah, and that's how you spell it.
Oh, sure. Well, okay.
It's basically how it sounds.
Anyway, what are y'all doing? Your ship is fixed?
This is gonna be really stupid of me to do this. I reach out into
Probably.
the Force and look for Callian.
For Callian?
Yeah. As like we're taking off from Kashyyyk, I do that.
Do you reach out as the Force, the light side? Like, how are you doing this?
Neutral.
So as
So
the
I
Force,
use both the light and dark side points combined to do this.
are you using a light side and dark side point, or are you just
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Uh,
To make it like a more neutral.
have a conversation with yourself, who is
Oh my god.
who is a great warrior, who has lost his parents to the Empire, and basically would not be trusting of something reaching out to him in the Force. That's neutral.
I mean, you can play the. You know how you want this Callian to go. You
Okay,
play this
okay.
Callian. I know how to play this my Callian.
So say what you want to say.
I hear you're not a Jedi in this timeline.
Who are you?
I'm you, but not from here.
You stupid Force.
What do you mean by that?
All of you try to talk to me. Talk me into things. I know what
I
you
ain't trying
do.
I'm not trying to talk you into anything. I'm just trying to reach out and see how goes the fight.
You lie. The Force always lies. You are mine to control and mine to bend to my will.
You're really mean. I don't know how else to say it. You're like, you are not how I am, I guess.
Do you say anything to try to convince him of who you are, or you just...
So obviously I grew up on my planet
For
until
the
I was
first
like,
few years, yeah.
yeah. So I would recall something that only I would know happened to me on that planet during those few years that I was there. I wouldn't know what it would be. I guess it'd be something that happened during training on that planet during those few years.
Okay.
So I say that, and I'm guessing roll persuasion with advantage since it's me.
Yes.
19. I say, like, basically, when we were X years old, when I was X years old or whatever, this happened during training on our planet.
I don't understand how, but... Are you here to help the cause, or are you here to hurt the cause?
I don't know why I'm here yet. The Force put me here. The Force asked me where did I want to go, and I said where I'm needed the most. And they put me here in this timeline, and I'm trying to figure out why.
Well, if you're here to help, then stay. Vader's on his way, and I will not lose to him this time.
I have to look for a friend, but I will come back.
Running from a fight. You are not of these people. And
No,
he
I was
doesn't want
raised
to
by
talk
the
to you
Jedi.
anymore. He doesn't want to talk to you anymore. But you can tell there's kind of, that wasn't so much of an insult as more of a jab.
Curiosity.
More of a jab towards you.
Okay. Yeah.
It was more friendly than insulting.
Yeah. I go to Orpheus once we get out of Mandalore. We're coming back to Kashyyyk.
Hopefully we're alive. And the conversation ends.
Hopefully we're alive.
I know.
So, I want you to know how to spell your name. And I can't find one that exactly says fire. But basically it's going to mean fire. And it's going to be spelled G-R-O-Z.
Groz.
Groz, and then Baka.
Okay.
Do you,
Rosbach.
do you need me to spell Baka for you?
Bacca.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Got it.
you're literally burning blade, but fire blade.
Nice.
All right. So where do y'all go?
We gotta go to Mandalore. I got one reason to go to Mandalore, and you have another reason. Oh, we also gotta go to Tatooine. Dang it. We gotta go to Tatooine.
The original goal.
Yeah, we go to Tatooine, we come back to Kashyyyk. I tell Orpheus that.
Okay.
We're coming back here after Tatooine.
If you want, you can try to look at the galaxy map to see what's closer.
I got no idea. Let's see. Kashyyyk is 11. Tatooine is 22. Where was the other place we needed to go? Mandalore.
Yep.
It's 10. Mandalore is closer than Tatooine by a long shot. Tatooine is double the ways away. I tell Orpheus, Mandalore is closer than Tatooine right now. We should, since we're so close, we may as well go to Mandalore first.
You sure this is what we want to do?
I've only known 2 Mandalorians. How bad can it be?
Bad enough to where there's a chance that we don't walk off of that planet.
I'm sure it'll be fine. The Force is with me.
That doesn't really inspire faith, but alright. I guess we're going to Mandalore.
So as you fire up the engines, they work better than they did before. Apparently these Wookiees guys kind of knew what they were doing. Plus your ship was probably never serviced, being the person you are.
It hasn't had its brake tech replaced in years.
So, takes off like it's brand new. Heading to Mandalore, right?
Yep.
All right. You're gonna easily get there. There's no Star Weirds this time.
I hate it. I hate it.
What? The story?
You're butchering the Star Wars canon. What are you? What are you doing?
This is actually canon. The different universes and stuff is actually canon.
Yeah, I know.
So, anything can happen in a different universe.
Yeah, like myself being a general at 14.
There's only one reason that you're that. You're actually royalty in this world.
Oh, nice.
So, I mean...
Kill myself and take his place.
Basically, your parents were killed by the Empire whenever they tried to take over, so you're the next in line to rule the race.
Nice.
So.
Alright.
But, yeah, y'all get to Mandalore. It's controlled space, but, y'all have some clearances that kind of let people not look into you.
Hey, we do have like the Jar Jar clearance. I love how we're just abusing Jar Jar's clearance everywhere now. I don't know if it'd be a good idea to use Jar Jar's clearance on Mandalore, though. I don't know if the Empire controls it. In canon, anyway. My character wouldn't know either.
So, in canon, they would have an agreement. Jar Jar kind of explained it as they're more or less Do y'all know Naruto?
Nope. I don't watch that weeb stuff.
It's kind of like the federal government and the state police force. The Mandalorians would be the state police force, where the Empire is the federal government.
Okay. Rob's like, that's a terrible analogy.
That's a terrible analogy. They're like Sweden. They're neutral. They don't really care.
Okay.
You mean Switzerland? Pretty sure it's Switzerland that's the neutral country over there.
Look, that entire region is all the same country. You can't convince me otherwise.
All right. Anyway, y'all get to Mandalore. Y'all pretty much pass through, claiming you're part of the Empire, I'm guessing, right? That's what your codes say.
Brian,
I'm letting you. You're the
do you pledge
smuggler.
allegiance to the flag of Darth Jar Jar?
We gotta get to on Mandalore to find Sal. I'm down.
Yeah, I believe.
All right. Basically, y'all land on Mandalore without a lot of trouble. There's some fees and stuff, but I'm sure you have enough credits to cover that. Anyway, after you land, Brian, you would be getting a ping from a certain compound on Mandalore, the Ordo compound.
Why would I be getting a ping from the Ordo compound?
You're looking for Sal.
Oh, and they're just pinging me now?
A force ping.
Oh. So I know where to go now with the Force, basically?
Yes.
More or less. I tell Orpheus, let's find Sal, because he might know where this dagger we seek is. He might not give it to us, but he knows where it is. Probably.
In my experience, when you start asking about something and then it starts missing, you become the #1 suspect.
They'll never know it was us.
Who's been doing this longer?
Look, I'm a 14-year-old who knows everything. So obviously me.
Speak to me with that tone of voice again, and I will sell you to the Mandalorians.
I keep forgetting my character is 14 and not like 30. I think we should go find Sal. If it's our Sal, he would understand. If it's this timeline Sal, then I don't know what's gonna happen. Let's go. I start walking to the Force Ping.
Okay. You get closer to the compound. There's a lot of Mandalorians around here with the clan sigil Ordo. Do you force your way past? What do you do? Basically, it's a compound with Mandalorian guards.
What do I do now?
And I'll roll a luck check just to see.
Rob, are you with me? Okay.
Yep.
I ask, I don't know if I should ask. Dang it. I say I'm looking for a Wookiee.
To the closest Mandalorian, or like?
Actually, no. Ignore that. I said I need to speak with your leader, I guess.
And who are you to speak to the leader of Ordo?
Yet to be seen. Look at this little kid acting like he knows what he's doing.
So, are you intimidating or persuading here?
Persuading. Right
Okay,
now,
roll me a persuasion roll at disadvantage.
nat 1.
Okay.
It
never
doesn't
mind.
matter. It's a nat 1.
He just laughs and kind of like pushes you to the ground.
Look, we're here to talk business with him.
Yeah, listen to my dad here.
I'm not your son. I swear, if you try to act like my son again, I will sell you for 5 credits to the first Mandalorian who seems into that kind of thing.
And this Mandalorian looks at you and says, 5 credits, really?
I do not
Cal-
care. I do not want him. He is not mine.
Callian, roll a pure d20 to see if you're afraid or not.
Alright. 19.
You're not afraid, but you know that he was threatening your virginity.
Yeah. I say, okay, I'll stop. Can't take a joke in this ship. Well, in this group.
But after some time, I guess if you're doing the talking, you can try to roll and see what happens. Let me see if
Orpheus is the one who said he wanted to do business, so.
yes, that's why I'm letting him roll.
Yeah.
And so,
What? Is just persuasion?
yes, persuasion. Well, what business are you here for? They're not just letting you through, kind of thing.
Well, if you must know, it's above your pay grade.
I'm a member of Ordo. I don't get paid to protect this place.
Shame.
And he just stands there like you're not getting. He doesn't say anything else. It's just like, understood, you're not getting in.
Look, if I have to go back to my boss,
Hold on.
your boss is going to be very mad at you specifically.
That's fine.
You don't want this.
Yeah, I do.
I've seen this. I've done this. You don't want this. All right?
Never mind.
Do you know who I work for?
I really don't give a shit.
The Emperor gives a shit.
Oh, some old man that has wizard powers. Cool.
Yeah, some old man who has wizard powers and more troops than you.
Yeah, but every one of our troops is worth 1,000 of theirs. So, let's see them try something.
Is that Beskar you have on?
I punch him in the face.
Oh my
And
god.
break your hand.
He's got a
That's
helmet
fine.
on. He's got a.
He
Oh
has
my god.
Beskar on.
That's fine.
Would it be Beskar? though?
Okay. Because you did that, roll persuasion, because now you're talking Mandalorian language. I'll give you advantage. Okay,
There we go.
he laughs. I'm going to say you cover up your pain. Take a d4 of damage.
You take 4 damage.
Your hand is definitely broken, but you don't show it. And he looks at you and says, "Okay, I respect you, but give me some type of name I can go show up to the boss."
Ooh. I tell him my Wookiee name.
Your Wookiee name?
I tell Orpheus to say Salbaka or Stormbringer, whichever one.
Stormblade.
Stormblade, yeah. Not gonna
Riley,
listen.
I have a multitude of false identities. Do any of them would any of them have been previously used with the Mandalorian?
You know what? Roll me a pure luck check. I would say a 13 or better. You have a pretty good identity that would pull some weight here. Okay. You don't have one that would really pull a lot of weight. It'd be a lot of no-name people kind of situation. More of a stealthy
Fair
thing.
enough.
So he's asking for a name so he can go give to his boss to see if they want to talk to you.
Yeah, I'll just give him my name,
Your real name?
my real name.
That
So
sounds like
Orthus.
a horrible idea.
Just to confirm here, if they were to look up Orthus and your last name, they would be able to tell that you're from the academy, right? You haven't done any bullshit to where this isn't your real name, right?
I have.
Okay, so Orthus is one of the bullshit names. Okay, never mind then. He goes and looks up that name, comes back, and basically says, there's nothing that really shows up on you. What are you?
I'm a man that knows business
Well, I still
and
need
how
a
to
name.
conduct it.
I still need a name to be able to understand if I can even bring this to my boss, man. I respect you. You did the Mandalorian thing, so you at least know some of our customs.
I gave you the name.
Roll persuasion to see if he's gonna let you in. Alright. He lets you in. As y'all are walking by, out in one of the more nice areas, you see a young woman and a Wookiee having a conversation as you get led off to the leader's chambers.
I want to see if I can slip into that room.
You would have to jump from like a walkway to that area. So you'd have to use force jump to get there.
Okay.
You will literally be seen by everybody.
It's true. Yeah. Never mind.
I love how Orthus is like, what the fuck is he doing?
I don't trust these Mandalorians. I've gotten almost killed by some before.
I'm guessing you've been standing in his aura for this entire
Yeah.
time, right? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what they would do if they found a Jedi. Well, someone who uses force powers.
Most Mandalorians aren't force sensitive.
That's true.
But anyway, you get into the leader's office kind of area. It's a man kind of sitting on a throne-ish type of thing. It's not really a throne, but more like, the leader's chair and office. Mm-hmm. And he's like, well, what business do you come here to speak of?
I just stepped forward. I'm looking for a Wookiee. I was told he would be here. Just a 14-year-old just stepping forward.
And
he's on his own business. We're not related. $5. That's my asking price.
I'm looking.
The leader
I'd
pulls
say
out
at this point I would have
Imperial
stepped out
credits.
of the aura.
5 Imperial credits and pushes it across the table.
I've stepped out of the order, and I just like slightly try to hide it, but I want to force push the credits back over there.
Roll me a deception roll at disadvantage.
23.
You see the man kind of look at the credits like, what the fuck?
I just like push him back towards him. And I've stepped out of this aura, by the way.
He then also looks at you and is like, what's going on?
I said I'm looking for a Wookiee. I know there's one here. I saw one. I want to speak with him.
I never told you that there wasn't one here.
I would like to speak with him. A nat 20. Whatever that's for.
You hear in the background like, oh fuck, but in Sherwook.
He thinks the Empire's after him.
What was that about no Wookiee?
And you just see this guy do this like, he's the biggest fucking idiot I've ever had.
I yell in Sherwook, is that you, Stormblade?
And you hear back in Sherwood like, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. This does not seem like your master. If it is, it's him many, many years later.
I don't know if this is the Sal that I know. I asked the guy, can I go talk to this Wookiee that's running away?
I guess if you can catch him, you're not here with the Empire?
No. Oh, I'm not at least.
Like I said, 5 credits. The boy is useless.
Whatever. Are you here on actual business?
I am.
Then I'll talk to you. And I'm guessing Callian leaves.
I go look for that Wookiee that's yelling and running.
I was about to do something and I totally forgot. My brain just went. I was looking something up. I forgot. Let's deal with Orthus. What do you want to talk to him about?
Well, I understand that your people and my employer don't exactly see eye to eye on a great deal of things, but they've requested my presence here. What do you know about ancient weapons?
He looks at you. You're here to get into the vault.
Am I?
If you're talking about anything ancient, yes. You would have to infiltrate Mandalore. And anything else that I would say would put me against the current Mandalore.
I blurt out as I'm walking away, what if we get you the Darksaber?
Okay, with you blurting that out, he then looks to Orthus and says, are him and that Wookiee related?
Look, I don't ask questions about him. Tact and subtlety.
No.
I've seen huts.
You don't
with more
understand.
tact and subtlety.
No. You don't understand. That Wookiee is just like him. Like, they could be father and son.
I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't be surprised.
Do you understand what I've had to deal with the last... What has this been?
I can
3
only
months?
imagine. I can only imagine.
Oh. Anyway, and we're going to fade to black. I'm going to say you are trying to catch him right now. Trying to catch this Wookiee, who is literally running around the fort saying, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Let me see if I have anything that I can use. What is this?
Let's put it this way. If you had to guess... Actually, I'll let you roll a... This would be an insight. Roll an insight.
Well, good thing you said that. I have a +10 in insight. An 18.
even with an 18, which is an 8 on the die, you would be able to tell that this kid, this person in front of you did not have to ever grow up. They're still a kid. Your Sal had to grow up that night. That night of Order 66, he had to grow up. He had to put on that adult face. It may be Sal, but it's not the same Sal that you knew. This would be the Sal that would have been your friend, not your master. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Basically,
I
he's
think
still
in
a
my
big
head,
kid.
I think in my head, this is a wasted trip to Mandalore, but I'm still gonna chase after this Wookiee, try to talk to him at least.
Okay. I'll say after some time you're able to catch up to him, and he's like, "What are you, a Wookiee? No one could usually keep up with me like that."
If I know who you are, I am like you. And I ask him, do you remember what happened that night on Coruscant? And see how he reacts.
He reacts with Master Windu passed away. You're a Jedi, aren't you?
I was looking for Sal Baca, but I suspect you're not the Sal Baca I was looking for.
My name is Sal Baca. My name is Stormblade.
Well, first things first. Your family thinks you're dead. I spoke with your grandmother. She thinks you're dead.
My grandmother?
Yeah. We just came back from your planet, whatever your planet's called.
Kashyyyk.
Yeah. That's my actual character doing that, cuz
You came back from Kashyyyk?
Yeah, the Empire's about to attack it, so if you want to talk to your grandmother, you should probably go pretty soon.
I have family there? I've never spoke to another Wookiee.
Huh? Oh, you were raised in the Jedi Temple, weren't you?
Well, of course. The only other Wookiee I ever talked to was my mother before Master Windu saved me.
Lame.
Do you know if there's another Wookiee on Mandalore?
No, I'm the only one that I know of. I came here because the Force told me that in 27 years' time I will be master to the next great Mandalore. No, not 27 years.
About to say 27 years. That's like Mandalorian time.
Let's see. The Empire is 20 years. Kajala 2 months. I gotta do the timeline real fast. 20. Be like right around that time. So he says in the next like 60 years. Let's just say 60-ish years. He'll be the master to the next great Mandalore.
You gonna spend 60 years of your life just sitting on Mandalore doing nothing?
Training. I mean, the Empire's out hunting down all the Jedi. The Force told me to come here and follow Clan Ordo.
If the Force told you it, then okay. And I'm disappointed in you, and I walk off. I say I'm disappointed in you, and I walk off.
He looks stunned, but you're as young as...
The Sal I knew was not this childish.
He steps up to that, and he goes to say, "What are you talking about? I have to hide. Master Windu said hide." And you just continue to walk away.
Yeah.
And the scene cuts.
I let him contemplate on that.
The scene cuts to black, and it's back to you and the Clan Ordo leader having business arrangements. Basically, he said he'll help you if you'll help his ancestors. There's a prophecy that in the future that one of his kin, one of his great-grandchildren will be a leader of basically the universe kind of situation. You're like, whatever, bullshit. You know how this goes. Basically, he says he'll help you if you'll help them and follow that person.
Sounds like we're gonna be here more than a week.
A lot longer than a week.
Well, no, this is years from now. He doesn't say you have to stay here. You just have to promise to come back to help the other person in the future.
Might not
Seems
be
kind of
this time.
sketchy to me.
Say it again.
Me or him?
Talking to you, Orthus. This is
No.
What did you say? I didn't hear what you said, Orthus.
I don't even remember what I said at this point.
Okay.
You said it sounds kind of sketchy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. If are you telling him that?
No.
Okay. Basically, he's made you an offer to help you get this dagger and everything.
All right. Yeah.
Are you honestly meaning this, or does he need to do an insight?
Does he?
I'm asking you, or do I need to roll? Do we need to roll?
Saying, are you being honest or are you lying?
I wouldn't say that I'm lying. I'm saying I'm accepting the quest, but I'm not sure if I'm going to turn in the quest. If you know what I mean.
He's saying he'll help you do this if you'll help his people in the future.
Yeah.
So you're saying you may not help his people in the future?
I'm saying my character doesn't know if he will, but he's saying yes regardless.
But he actually means it.
Yeah, depending
Okay.
on the circumstance.
Okay, that's fine. As long as
Like, he could flake out, but...
Okay. I mean, I'll roll just to see. I mean, he doesn't understand that, but that's fine. You'd have to roll in that one for him not to... Did you not roll? Okay. Well, anyway.
No.
Yeah, I mean, he agrees to help you. He gives you a couple of Mandalorians. You see him taking off their armor, burning out any sigils, anything that could be tied back to Ordo. You see their literal tongues being cut out. You see removal of teeth. You see basically any identifying marks being removed. Just blood and gore. Callian, you walk in on seeing a whole bunch of body parts being cut out of people.
What did you do, Orpheus?
Look, I made a deal, and they're doing what has to be done. Now, are you going to do your part, or are they going to have to remove parts from you?
And
This trip was a disappointment, so
Clan-
I will do it.
the Clan Ordo guy says he can stay here if you want, because trust me, knowing the other one, I understand what could happen with him with you.
He's a special boy.
I
He says you can stay here.
I wanted I'm gonna roll to see if I do this. More than 10 he does, less than 10 he doesn't. Nope, he doesn't. Never mind. I was gonna say I pull out my lightsaber, but I don't.
Okay. Anyway, I'm guessing you're gonna go with them. After some time, basically these Mandalorians have been stripped of any identifying markers. They look like all the same person. Their mouths are like sewn together. Like there's some serious stuff they just went through. They all get healed up, but not healed to the. They get healed to the extent where they're effective, but not to where anything's actually healed. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You have five Mandalorians that are basically going in to stealth with you. All right, what are you doing? They're leading you to the
following
area where
Orpheus
you need to go, and basically you're on a stealth mission.
Yeah, I guess we just gotta start making our way to wherever the entrance for the vault is.
Okay. Give me a group stealth roll from you and Brian.
Alright. Just regular stealth roll.
Yes. Okay.
Hey,
That's
19.
Perfectly fine. With both of those, they're high enough. They're going to let you through. The Mandalorians are very stealthy as well. you start killing Mandalorians. Basically, these other Mandalorians are killing off other guards and shit like that as you're going through. A lot of clan shit. What is the V?
Vizsla.
Vizsla, thank you. A lot of other clan Vizsla Mandalorians are here. They're killing them. They keep moving in deeper and deeper.
Do we have time to strip them of Beskar?
Oh my god.
You would not be able to carry that out because you don't have something like a bag of holding.
No. Just like bits and pieces, like a gauntlet here, a boot here.
I would say you could probably get a couple of gauntlets, but I don't think you're not going to be carrying this around on a stealth mission. You literally need as little material as possible on you. You need to fit through things. Like, you are not going to be carrying around this shit. Are you putting it on? Okay, I'll let you roll a luck check. You would have to find stuff that actually fits you.
Yeah.
You need a 17 or higher luck.
I suggest using a light side point so you don't lose your character.
I'm going to expend 3 light side points. No, 2 light side points.
2 light side points to find Beskar that fits you.
Yes.
I'll give you a helmet and a chest piece.
I already have a chest piece.
Yes, but you don't have a chest piece that fits right. Remember?
No.
You have a chest piece that's not custom made to you.
Okay.
I'll give you a chest piece that is literally basically custom made to you.
That's fine. I'm okay with this.
You can have a helmet and a chest piece that is custom made. Your AC you will no longer be affected by lightning that hits you. Remember, like how we were saying before, where you would be, where others wouldn't?
Mm-hmm.
You won't be affected by that anymore. And I'll give you a +1 to AC for the helmet, and you can get some tech things. I'll give you 3 tech things that you can find that will do with the helmet. So, comlink in the helmet, vision things, stuff like that. Whatever you want, I'll give you 3 tech things like that. Okay?
Oh, yeah, definitely comlink, target finder.
Heat vision, whatever. You can have 3 things for that helmet. Just put that down somewhere and we'll come back to it, okay? Or do you want to do them right now? Do you want like night vision? You already said comlink. What's the other 2?
Comlink, target finder.
Okay. What's the third one?
And
night vision.
The third one is going to be not night vision. Improved audio. So like I can have an easier time hearing people from a distance.
Okay. Roll me a D100. All right, and roll me a D4.
Get a 1, please get a 1. I'll laugh so hard if you get a 1.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
You know there's a button to like roll D1, D.
Yeah, you know there's a little dice thing to roll, right?
Up in the top left.
Okay. Anyway, what's 3 times 6? That would be 18, right?
3 times
Yes.
6 is 18, yeah.
So 180 feet. You can hear up to 180 feet away from you, like it's right next to you. This will also include a roll, so I would say you're at advantage at 180 feet of overhearing somebody. Anything outside the 180 feet, you're at normal. And anything over 200 and would be another 60 feet. That would be 240, right? Yeah, 240.
Yeah.
Anything over 240, you'd be at disadvantage. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So from there on out, that's what you have. What's your AC at now?
Let me check. I'm still writing down the
Okay. All right. Do y'all want to continue on into this mission?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to say that you basically get close to the vault. The things you're going to need for the vault is to break in. How do you want to try to break into this vault? Do you want to do it silently, loud? What do you want to do from here?
So first, my AC is now at 23.
Okay.
Secondly, I would like to try to like look around, see if there's any signs of there being like do we know if there's a lot of people on the inside? Like what?
You would know that the vault is completely sealed right now. From what Odo would have told you before, is once you get to the vault, it's up to you deciding on what you want to do. But the vault would only be accessed by Mandalore themselves. So if there is somebody in there, it's not a Mandalorian. Or if it is a Mandalorian, it's going to be something of a droid or something. Because he did tell you that droids could access this that are Mandalorians. Because they're not really Mandalorians, but they are.
Brian, do you want to stealth?
I can stealth. I'd prefer to stealth and then it lead to fighting, then immediately start fighting. So what we got to do?
All right, yeah. Let's.
If you're gonna do stealth, you're basically gonna try to break into the vault. Do you have any kind of tech tools? Do you like a torch or anything like that?
I have a fusion cutter.
Do you have a fusion cutter? Okay.
Yep.
You're gonna need advantage at these rolls then, okay?
All right. I have a fusion cutter and a security kit.
You have a security kit too? Okay, you're getting advantages for everything I say for here. You're definitely getting advantage.
Cool.
You need to roll me a. Let me see. Roll me a sleight of hand. Roll me a technology. And. I'll let you decide this one. So you're trying to hide your tracks, I'm guessing, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can either roll deception or possibly another tech. Okay, let me go see what you rolled.
17, 21, 21.
Okay, 17, 21, 21. Okay. Okay. So you weren't fully able to break into the vault. You were able to hide that you didn't get in, but you weren't able to get in. It seems like this is a little thicker than you thought. You can get one more try, but basically the same rolls with advantage.
I don't know why that did 3 times.
Sleight of hand 30? Holy
Yeah.
fuck. Deception, technology. Okay, there's the other technology. Wait. Wait, Rob. So we have one technology at 21, which should have been... Oh, I'm so confused now.
Okay, so the first grouping was 17, 21, 21.
Okay, I see it now. 30, 19...
30, 19, and 28.
28, okay. So, thank God you were able to break into it earlier with the tech, and not this time with the tech. You unlocked the tech already, so it's not that hard to break down again. With the nat 30, or whatever the hell that would be, and almost nat 20, you open this thing like it was nothing. You were able to hide the scars that you originally made on it. And with the deception, you are then able to cover up all traces again. This vault is now open to you. Completely.
Thank God we didn't need my lightsaber.
So, from here on out, what do you want to try to do? The other Mandalorians look at you, kind of like give them orders, and they'll go from here. Remember, they can't talk.
Yeah. So I'm going to look at them and go, all right, I know that you guys can't talk, so just nod your heads yes or no to the following question, alright? Do you know if there are motion sensors or trip lasers at all on the inside? Okay. Do you know where they are, or if they are connected to some system? Okay. Cool.
Can I use the force, reach out and see if I can detect them using the force? Probably not, but I'm gonna try. Would that be just a regular force wisdom roll?
Yes, do a save. Do a wisdom save.
Okay. Nat 1. So, no.
The Force did not connect with you tonight. But continue your story, Orpheus.
I'm just trying to think.
Can you
So
speak
was it-
Thieves' Camp? Or whatever the Star Wars thing is of it?
I mean,
Yeah.
I would be able to, but I didn't see that there was a thing for
There's
it.
got to be a hand sign motion thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever that language is, I'm going to say you should be able to speak it. One of them can. And they start talking to you with it. Basically saying that if they can throw one of them into the right area, they should be able to turn off the security.
Can you point out the area?
They say they're not sure, but they know there should be something in there, like a terminal, that should be safe to go to. But they need to get over the lasers that are in this general area. You could roll an investigation roll. With advantage. Okay.
23.
You can see that there's basically we'll say a 40-foot area of where trip lasers would be. And then if someone was to land within a 10-foot area, that would be safe for them to turn off the lasers. And traps. With that investigation, I've also seen other traps that are there too.
I was built for this. I'm just going to,
Are you going to use your rope dart?
I'm just going to jump to the safe area, throw the rope dart into the ceiling of the entrance, and then just let them slide on down.
Everybody gets over there with ease. I'm guessing you turn off the security measures. It's a simple check, or I'll let you roll. It's up to you. You want to roll, or do you just want to do the check? Just the simple, it happened.
Yeah, it's just a simple check.
Okay, it happened. So there's no more security measures within the vault because you got through the original hard part. The vault's open to you. What do you want to do? There's a lot of shit here.
Yeah, I mean, we
I want to reach
I
out
would
and see
like
if I
to
can...
use my rope dart and hang Brian.
I want to use the it's a dagger, and Jar Jar said it would like affect the
fates.
The fates.
Yeah.
So I would assume it would have some sort of ability, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And I've used 2 light side and 1 dark side.
Okay.
Because I used 2, so I want to use a dark side to see if I can detect it. Dark side point.
You want to use a dark side point even though your whole character thing was to go more light side.
Fine, I'll use a light side.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I forgot about that. I'll use a light side to see if I can find it.
I'm thinking there's a better use of those points right now.
I still have some.
Yeah, you can easily find the dagger. You reach it out in the forest, and you can tell that there's something here that would destroy the fates or create a fate.
I don't know if I should tell Orthes about this dagger.
I have a better idea than whatever you're thinking.
I grab Orpheus and let the other Mandalorians do whatever they're doing. I tell Orpheus to tell the Mandalorians to stay put. Because I don't know if I trust these Mandalorians. And I bring Orpheus to the dagger.
Okay.
There you go.
Alright. So look. Here's the plan. We're going to keep the dagger.
I agree with that.
We're going to make one that looks identical to it, and then I'm going to wrap the handle with something that's going to give it a force presence.
How in the world are you gonna do that?
Look, let me handle it. You just sit there and look pretty. All right?
Remind me not to go to Coruscant with you whenever that happens.
Oh, you're coming.
Alright, I agree. I want to also...
2 people means 2 paychecks. If I come back with only 1 person, only 1 paycheck.
Alright. I also want to say,
roll me a d20 real fast, Rob. Just a normal d20. Okay, now roll me a d8.
I'm confused.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
He's spying on us.
No, he's not spying on you. I just need to see something, and I just wanted to see, like... I just wanted to know something.
Okay. Also want to just use investigation to see if there's anything that I would think is valuable in there here.
Okay, go ahead.
17.
Yeah, everything.
No, like 2 for a Jedi, is what I mean.
Everything.
What's in here then?
Jedi shit. Force sensitive shit.
Oh, it's literally just like force sensitive. It's everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a few things that aren't, but they're still valuable, even to a Jedi.
Is there any interesting lightsabers in here?
There's lightsabers, but there's no the dark saber's not here. There's
Yeah,
no.
I don't care about the dark saber.
There's some older lightsabers, but there's nothing that like gives off the presence of, oh, this is way better than anything I've ever had.
What? Look in the story chat.
Oh, there's dots to that.
Yeah. Okay. Anything that would potentially help the rebellion then? That we could easily carry out, I should say. Because it is like a Mandalorian vault.
They might have some plans on some advanced weaponry and stuff that you could bring to the rebellion. So there would be some of that, maybe.
I grab a few of the plans.
Okay.
Stuff them in my pocket.
Okay, roll a stealth check then, if you're trying to hide it from Orpheus.
I wasn't really trying to hide it, but I'll roll it anyway, just see if he notices, basically.
You see exactly where they go. You see exactly what it is.
Are there any droids?
Ooh!
Roll an investigation roll.
I didn't even think about that.
Or roll a perception roll. Not that you can see.
Beep, boop, beep. There any droids in this place? I just say it. I'm joking. I'm joking. Watch there be like cameras in here and they see everything that's happened. It'd be so funny. Alright. I can't think of anything else that we need in here. We got the dagger.
All right. Is there anything that I would have noticed while looking around that I would think would be like worth stealing, apart from the dagger?
Everything here, dude. I mean, there's
How
nothing.
many things can I take?
And get out safely. Roll me a d8. That many things.
All right. I'm gonna take 5 things.
Okay. We're later. Remind me. You're gonna roll just regular 20s to see how valuable they were. Okay. So you have 5 things that we will rather later determine whenever you go to sell them or whatever.
All right.
Callian, what else? Is there
What's
anything
up?
else that you want to do?
I wanna. Is there any like Jedi robes? Since I'd like to have some, or any clothes that would be interesting to a Jedi. I should say.
How about clothes that look like a normal person? That way you can fly under the radar.
Roll me.
Nah, that's true.
Roll me a d20.
8.
There's nothing in here that would be like magical armor. Let's say. No.
Alright, what about just normal clothes?
Why would you keep normal clothes in a vault that has highly sensitive materials?
That's true, yeah.
I don't know.
That's
historical
true.
Value.
Oh yeah, historical value. Oh,
Roll me a
then that'd
d20.
be ancient, and before it's like Revan's
Roll me a
armor.
d20.
Revan.
Yes, there is some ancient Revan armor that has no. It's so old it doesn't hold together well anymore. It's yeah.
But it's Revan's armor. No, I don't care about it.
He was the
Actually,
first
no.
Mandalore.
I grab it. I take the Revan armor.
Okay,
We can fix it on the ship.
put it
Yeah.
down somewhere. You have Revan's armor. Mandalore the First armor.
Alright, let's go. That's all I got. That's all I really care about now.
After some time, I'm guessing y'all leave, right?
Let's not be too quick here.
No, what are you looking for?
I'm gonna tell the Mando squad to just do another sweep. Make sure there's nobody or anything that's hiding.
Okay. They come back. Didn't find anything. They bow to you, and the one says, "Are we done here?"
Who's going to blow it up?
They hand back. We're not blowing up the vault. We are sealing ourselves within it and then destroying ourselves. You will be allowed to leave.
Hog.
Let's go.
So you're leaving?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all get out easily. You set up everything back like the way it was. As the door closes, you see the Mandalorians taking pills that are basically like an acid, and basically they completely dissolve in front of you into ash. And yeah, vault sealed back, and y'all are good to go.
Now they just gotta find all the dead bodies leading up to the vault. They'll know what happened. Ain't nowhere about it.
Let me put it this way: if they were able to do that to themselves and they planned that far ahead, I'm pretty sure they did something to the bodies.
That's true. Yeah. All right.
All right, so
I just want to have one last chat with Sal.
I'll say that you're basically loading up your ship, ready to go. What you doing, Callian? What you talking to Sal about?
I say you should go to Kashyyyk and help them. The Empire is about to attack them, and they need every help they can get. And maybe you will grow up. Guess that's a no.
He pulls out a holocron, looks at you, and says, "Even now, Master Windu still says to stay here."
I hold out my hand for the holocron.
I'm not giving you this. This is the last memory of Windu. But if you would like to view him, sure. He does open it. He does open it, and it is Master Windu. It's a holocron of Master Windu teaching Form 7. Talking about the more advanced techniques of Form 7.
Am I here for this?
I'll say you're around.
You should let go of your attachment to Master Windu, I should say.
You may be right, but I live for a long time. I may have an attachment from time to time. Even the Masters agree with this.
I would like to chime in. Just because you have a long time to live doesn't mean that the rest of the galaxy does.
It's a good thing. It's good.
Why don't you remind me what that little code that you Jedi follow? Remind me about that again, real quick.
I signal for Sal to say it.
He looks at you. He looks at you thinking, and he says, "The Jedi have long passed away.
They're still in you and me."
You see
The
him
Jedi
look
never
happy.
pass away. The Jedi ebb and flow. It's the way of history.
You see him.
As a historian, I can tell you this happens all the time. It doesn't matter.
He says with a very, very heavy heart, "There is no emotion, there is peace. There is no ignorance, there is knowledge. There is no passion, there is serenity. There is no chaos, there is harmony. There is no death, there is the Force."
Exactly. And that first line, you are in direct violation of right now.
You need to go help your people on Kashyyyk. You can come back and sit on Mandalore for the next 100 years. I don't care. But this is your only chance to save the Wookiees. How will you think if you're the last Wookiee?
If you let all of the other Wookiees die, you will cause chaos. Your inaction is an action of chaos. Saving them will bring harmony to the Force.
I concur.
He looks at you and says, "You know, Master Windu once told me that the Jedi Code was not always right. There is another code.
Master Windu's also dead.
He lives through this holocron."
No, he doesn't. That's not him. That's just a recording of him.
Does that mean that I live in your mom's phone?
He then says, "There is no light without the dark. Through passion, I gain focus. Through knowledge, I gain power. Through serenity, I gain strength. Through victory, I gain harmony. There is only the Force."
Well,
Yeah, neither of those codes mention anything about
sitting on your
doing
ass
nothing and allowing a genocide to happen.
Yeah.
That is only if you believe that they cannot do it themselves. How long did the Jedi Order wait before the Separatists attacked? How long did they not believe the Sith were going to attack? There's
I don't know who wins, a couple thousand Wookiees or the entire Galactic Imperial Army.
Yeah.
The Force wins.
I look to Orpheus. We're
You
going
do
to
know
Fishing,
who-
aren't we?
Yeah, you do know who Vader is, right? You do understand that there is a being that is infinitely more strong in the Force than a couple of Wookiees.
If the Force sees them fit to die, they will die. If the Force wants me to go there, then I will. I will meditate on it.
Alright. You're
Well,
meditating
you got
in the
about
ship.
30 minutes.
Yeah, you're going to
meditate
meditate
on.
on in the ship. Let's go. You're getting in the ship.
Roll a persuasion roll with advantage. You made some good points.
Me or him.
Either one of you.
I've been having garbage rolls, so you can do it, Rob.
Fine, we've both been having garbage roll.
Oh my god.
I said
Rob.
advantage.
Rob. Oh, thank God.
Oh
Nat 20.
my
Oh,
God.
thank God.
Okay,
Oh
just
my
for
God.
everyone to
What
know.
is this?
Just for everyone to know, he rolled a nat 1 first. Okay, and then he rolls a nat 20. The two most unlikely things that ever happened.
Well, I guess he's coming.
Sal goes to get on the ship with y'all.
Do you at least have a lightsaber? Did you throw that away too in your infinite wisdom?
He laughs and he pulls out his lightsaber. It's the original lightsaber you remember Sal having. Exactly the same. Except for it has a bit more electrum in it than it did in the original timeline that you're from.
Okay.
Do you know what electrum is?
Nope, not at
It's
all.
It's a goldish material. It looks like a gold color. It's usually only masters have it in their lightsabers.
Ew.
This would indicate that either Sal has learned some type of ability that usually isn't learned very quickly, or possibly he was... This may not be his original lightsaber.
Okay.
So, go with that however you would want to go. Alright, y'all are heading back to Kashyyyk, I'm guessing?
Yeah. How long has it been?
I'm gonna say because you have to go... Let me make sure. You only went to Mandalore. I would say with the new ship and everything, you'll probably be getting there as Vader has started to attack again. Like, as he's approaching. Like, literally getting to the planet. You'll be arriving at the planet at the same time as Vader's forces are arriving at the planet.
Alright.
Do y'all want to do something?
I promised I would help. Also think it's getting pretty late, so if we
I
will,
know,
you won't.
We're pretty much in the end right here, but I just want to
Yeah.
see what are we going to do from here.
I think we should help them. We do have a Wookiee that would kind of like convinced that he should help, so it'd be kind of hypocritical if we just dropped him off and skipped town. So I think we should help him. And if anything, we'll just fight this Vader. We've already fought one Vader before.
Is Rob... What is
Rod's typing in the story chat.
You spelled my name wrong, but okay.
That was on purpose. You don't deserve your name spelled correctly anymore.
Alright, I tell Orpheus we are going to help them. It's just as like a matter of fact, we're going to help them.
Well, you can help in your way, and I will help in mine.
Okay. Works for me.
Okay.
Rob's way of helping is just dipping out of town.
So I guess the decision is you're dropping them two off, or what? I'm trying to get to the decision so I know exactly what to plan for next week or next 2 weeks or whatever.
Currently, right now, my plan is to drop them off and then go to the main Star Destroyer.
And go to what? Did I hear right? Go steal the Star Destroyer? Is that what I heard?
No. Go to the main Star Destroyer.
What would happen if we stole a Star Destroyer, though?
Whoa. Nobody said anything about steal. Just for legal purposes, we are making a citizen's arrest of the captain, and we are commandeering the ship.
Just to let you
Citizens
know,
arrest.
just to let you know, you will not be able to do it with this party alone. You would not be able to steal a Star Destroyer. You would need probably at least 1,000 people.
Hey, we probably got 1,000 rebels
That's
on the
not
planet.
what my plan is.
I'm just letting you know, you would need at least 1,000 people to board a Star. Okay.
I am fully understanding of that.
Okay.
That is not my intentions with this. My intentions are far dumber.
Okay. So pretty much, I think this is where we're gonna end. I'm gonna end with you dropping them off. Where are you going to be dropped off at? Near the other Callion?
Near the other Callion.
Okay.
Callion.
That's cool. Orthus is gonna drop them off there. Is there anything else anybody wants to do before we completely end?
I'm going to stash the dagger in my special hidey hole.
Okay. It is stashed away. Let's roll for your light and dark side points that you used.
Alright, I used 3 light side points.
Rob,
3 and 2.
I need you to roll. I need to know where your morale is before we end.
Alright. What am I rolling?
You're rolling a d10 for each one. Separate the light and the darks from one another. So those are all the darks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got a negative 16 and a positive 13,
And a
so a
positive
negative 3.
13.
So a negative 3 to your morale, so you're at 33.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you are very, very lucky. I'm just letting you know, before it happens, you are possibly in the range of losing a character.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. Alright, now you, Callion. Or Brian.
What do we roll?
D10s. D10s.
Alright, 3d10. 8. So I am
Positive 8.
at 18.
Okay.
19, positive 19 alignment.
Alright. So, that's pretty much where we're going to end, guys. I do want to ask y'all this, just to see about scheduling. Do y'all want to do something next week, or do y'all want to wait another 2 weeks?
I'd say wait 2 weeks. I don't want to get burnt out.
Okay.
I don't care either way.
Alright, because I don't know when Muppet's getting back. And I know with Muppet, I'm going to want him to do a couple of side missions by himself since he's off doing something during this.
Yeah.
I'm going to say after we finish this, at least a couple of years are going to pass by before we get back together. In the story. But you understand.
Alright.
Alright, that's pretty much it. Let me stop the broadcast. Good night, y'all.